Hello, good afternoon, and hopefully all is well. Alright, so, last time some stuff and such happened. Took this place. Now, I have a feeling we're kinda sorta getting to the last third of the game here. Full disclosure, I've never actually made it this far, I don't believe. So, first things first, what do I want to do here? Probably just view status. Actually, a lot of these guys are getting very, very close to that final promotion. So once we get to that point, it should be some good times. Especially Rick's unit here is very, very close to just becoming the end-all, be-all nuke unit. Ashes, not so much. Canopus, I mean, he's trying. Poor guy's trying, you know? His charisma and his alignment are freaking super high. These guys are... oh boy. That's just a tragedy down there. Then again, actually, do I have any items for them? Maybe no. I have nothing, but perhaps... ooh, she can be promoted. No, she can become an Amazon. That's not going to do anyone any good. She's only there on the off chance that she manages to actually stun someone. Those odds are low. Go for the Tundra. Ooh, White Knights. Wonder if that's a mistranslation or not. I do like that music, though. Alright, so we've got a journey and a half here. First things first, pause. Let's get a lay of the land. So, got a temple over here. No point in capturing that just yet. Got a town down here. I can send the witch. Probably send maybe Steve... well, gonna send Ash and then Steve up to that one. Then I'm expecting most of the conflict here, so I think the best bet would be... probably send the Cleric and Rick to go take this town. We'll leave that one right there for the time being. Actually, maybe I can send Canopus to go take it. Nah, actually, it's an unnecessary risk now that we actually have like 1% on this bar. So if we can get it to 1/3, then it's possible to do all the optional content and stuff like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and execute that plan. Alright, we do actually have money at the start of a fight for once. Send Ash over. Steve will follow up to help defend that town. We'll send Leisha and Rick up to that town up north. Hopefully that'll mean that they'll basically serve as a lightning rod for everybody. It should be just off the road, so... hopefully. Yeah, that should be, like, just in the middle there. Yeah, because the thing is, I want it to be very obviously their objective. If they end up going this way, then it's a problem. Actually, I'm going to send Canopus down here, too. Just have as many bodies defending that as possible. This way, whatever way they come from, hopefully it'll be pretty well defended. Just because as long as Rick is able to hold the city, that unit needs to go capture it. This unit needs to go and defend it. I'm going to send them there to make sure they don't get there first. What else? Yeah, let's send everybody else up to this town on the left. I know I'm basically leaving the HQ undefended, but I'm hoping that they'll not really go for that. Doesn't seem like the kind of thing they'd go for. Go, let's send this one out here. I don't have any idea of the kinds of levels that we're dealing with, so hopefully that'll work out just fine. I don't have any Joker cards. I don't really have that strategy available. Let's get Eve. I have a feeling the only reason that there is a deployment limit of 12 is probably because of that screen right there. I'm not sure, but it seems likely. Alright, and break. Not worried about sending other units on the left there, because I'm pretty sure Canopus is going to get there first. And I guess he's having a little bit of a hard time traveling through the mountains, but whatever, he's going to get there first without any question. I guess there's a town down here to take. A little bit of a villa type, not really a villa. It's just a little city-state, let's say. I'll take all the other ones. As before, I kinda just want to have all of the fighting done before having anyone go capture other towns. Just because we don't really have the numbers. There we go. Capture that one. Card, please be... yeah, okay. That'll do. Alignment went up. I think he already had 100 alignment anyway. It's often good to give flaming weapons to characters who are strong against cold. Oh, nice. Got a flame. Oh, sweet. Can I give Rick a friggin' flaming sword? I'm gonna think of it. Does he have anything equipped? I don't think he does. Might have a staff or something. Let's see. Item, flaming sword. And that'd be really cool if he actually didn't have anything. Okay. Spiked shield was removed, flame was equipped. Things deal. Physical +6. I mean, right now, everything should be cold, so that might end up helping him pretty significantly. Let's see. Let's see, because he was previously nigh impervious to damage, so that might have been because of that thing. Hopefully it wasn't. Alright, big old cluster of units on the left there. In fact, we're gonna send Ash... Actually, no. Yeah, no. Ash? Ash. Don't know why I'm having a hard time saying that. They shouldn't try to recapture this temple down here, so I'm gonna send him down to defend that. Alright. Rick's gonna go down here and fight everyone. It's a beast like that. Just a squad of what looks like 7 so far. Alright, so the upgraded angel, 4 knights. Okay, that's doing a good job. Actually, he should be able to finish them off this, Yep, there's one and one more. There we go. No problem for him whatsoever. And that right there is why he's at the top. Mashing on square here. Judgment, got the booty card. It's funny because as much as some of the cards have pretty weird poses and stuff like that, this one is one of the leggier ones for the Lucked remake. Let's see, what do you think? Angels are fighting for the Empire. Okay. Okay, so basically what they're saying is they captured the dude, he got turned against them, and all that sort of thing, so fair enough. So who wins? Friggin' angels versus fairies here. Alright, there was exactly one guy that was injured. Fairy right down here. Yes. Can I pause, please? Let me see, what experience? So they got like 14, they got 6. Some of these are literally just one friggin' fight away. What's the level difference here? 16? Okay, so these guys are definitely on the stronger side. They're about 3-4 levels higher, give or take. Fast forward through this, as usual. Yes! Yeah. So Rick still takes practically no damage. He's just taking 3s instead of 2s, as if that makes much of a difference. Alright, unfortunately it looks like they're heading for the south. Right, for this initial fight, I'm gonna go ahead and allow some healing items. Right, that's fine. What do these guys have? Got dragons and gremlins, and griffins and gremlins. Okay. That's fine. They're all going for that town. Steve should be able to fight them no problem. Give him a little bit of experience anyway. Right, so Rick is gonna go ahead and just take out all these guys. Like a frickin' bowling ball, really. They're actually running away from him now. Like, oh crap, did you see what this guy did? We are completely out of here. Ooh, they got a paladin. Not that it's really going to help them much, but... Duh, look at that. That's adorable. It's just one. They're doing exactly one. It's just this cloud of ghosts enveloping everything. Duh. Yeah, he's already doing 70s and 80s. Oh, man. He's already doing 200 plus per round. Holy crap, dude. It's a good thing that he can... Actually, you know what? He should be able to be Oh. Hello, kid's toy. How about that? Accidentally kicked this thing. It'll stop beeping in a second. But for the sake of balance, he absolutely should be able to be instantly exercised. This class has no friggin' downsides. Alright, they're all going to fight Steve. I'm sure that'll go great for him. They got a strength card. Fantastic. Found an engraved ring. Interesting. Hey, the gods walk with you, okay. They're weirdly nice, considering everybody else basically just held up a cross and said to leave. What's this do? Oh, you don't say. So what you're saying is make Rick even more overpowered? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Nobody might like him, but, that's not really gonna matter. See, you know what would have been a really interesting change, though? If they basically made it to where if his charisma had dropped below the requirements for the class, he would just automatically get demoted. Like, I know from a hardware perspective that would suck to do, but, you know, it would end up adding a lot of interesting mechanics, I think. Because then you'd be kind of forced to actually pay more attention to that kind of stuff. Alright, so first off, I'm going to give these items to the Witch Squad. Just because they don't really have anything going for them right now, so... Alright, go ahead and give her the shield. Just so she stops getting instantly crushed. Go ahead and give that to her frontliner. Alright, and one more to you. On the off chance that I might do something for you. There you go. It's something. Not a lot, but it's something. Alright, you're actually going to run down here. I'm assuming they're going for the town. I'm just being cheap. Alright, immediately making the worst decision that they could have made here. Fine. Still fine. Hell no. Freckles over here thinks he's being smart. Guy's about to go and try to go for the HQ. Oh, crap. That's fine. Hopefully Canopus' squad can handle this. In fact... There we go. Just go ahead and nuke them. Right, yeah, no, they're making a beeline for the HQ. Let's see... There's one unit back to the base. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and send... I don't really want to send Rick, but that's a bad idea. Let's probably send Ash back. And go ahead and redeploy him. A little bit of an expensive endeavor, but it will essentially keep him from taking this base. Alright. Good stuff. So now that it's defended, the guy's gonna go back and he's gonna fight Steve. Fantastic. See, I'm starting to get a basic understanding of the AI here. was going to use another card, but we're going to save those for now. You'd think this banish thing would end up doing a little bit more, considering that whole... They're supposed to be getting rid of completely evil stuff, and these guys are nothing but evil. Go heal there. There's really no place for that gremlin squad to go. Oh. You little chuckles. What do you think you're doing? Thankfully, they're astoundingly slow. Like, they're being threatening and all that, it's just... Well, Rick, you know. Kinda has no time for this crap. I like to think Rick kind of looks like Bruce Willis underneath the robe. He's just like entirely a skeleton, but underneath all that it just looks like Bruce Willis. Just only the head has anything on it. Alright, so that knight is going to go ahead and try to be ballsy, I guess. Yeah, these guys are going to fight it out really just for the sake of experience. These, I want to still have some stuff, so... This. We're not going to fight amongst each other now. Excellent. The last one takes themselves out. Perfect. Why in the hell would you have a paladin in the back row there? Huh. Well, ballsy strategy there, Rick. Let's see how this works out for him. And it didn't. Shock. Now let's go ahead and move your cheapness over here to recover a little bit. They'll probably send the next wave soonish. Like right there. Alicia's gonna be with them. Probably not gonna accomplish very much. Go ahead and give a card here. Do you want to do Fortune? Fortune will just make them run away. Alright, you got attacked. Fine. That one poor little fairy over there in the corner. Alright, well, some stuff's getting through, so let's go get Rick down here. I have a feeling they're planning to go for the HQ. I'm saving a few cards. Fast forward. Now we're probably going to lose that one on the left. Yeah, there we go. Nope, just barely survived, actually. Right. No, there they go. Nope, missed. Nope, missed. Wow. Okay, lucky. Oh man, look at that pile about to go run down Rick. It would be threatening if they were threatening. Right. So what is Rick's condition here? Perfectly fine? Oh, you guys are screwed. You do anything, like buy anything? No? You guys buy anything? No. We've got no access to items, but just enough things in the tank to be able to completely pull this off with no problems. Alright. Okay, so everyone but the leader. They will go ahead and beat down the leader. Oh, she's got healing plus now. I forgot about that. There's actually no need to worry about them whatsoever. So she can just area heal forever. Okay, no more cards for Alicia. She's perfectly fine. Not to mention she's currently going through card rehab. Difficult time. these guys just might barely survive. I mean, of course, they'll try one more time, but they'll survive. Okay, so we've got at least 10 heals, so these guys have no chance with that whole situation. Whomp, whomp, whomp. Yeah, this is a great plan, guys. Great plan. I see no flaws with it at all. Same thing with these guys. I'm sure everything will be just great. The same squad definitely hasn't lost about 4 separate times to this exact group. That's fine. Oh, I forgot paladins can heal. Okay. That's fine. He's a tanky healer, but it's not going to be enough. The one skeleton nobody likes and 4 fairies chasing away an entire army. Now, I was given a lot of warnings as far as OB64 goes, so that'll be an interesting little change-up. We'll see, we'll see. Feels like I've been told that it's supposed to be much more difficult of a situation. Alright, so that one gremlin squad's going after Alicia. I think they'll be fine, though. Oh, found a charisma. Did I give that to Rick? Okay. Alicia should be fine. What is your charisma? 100? Okay. 16. These guys are 19. Yeah, they're fine. Alicia will be able to hold them with no problem. Bring it! Also, I guess they're angels, not gremlins. I keep calling them gremlins. Yeah, I think we've got the ultimate hold-off unit here. Oh, it's adorable. They think they've got a chance. I just love how none of them seem to get the memo. Actually, come to think of it, I probably should go and check if there's any mods for this that like actually redid all the AI to consider all these situations. Like, I would hope that they didn't change the balance at all. Because I personally always kind of find that a little bit annoying when you go back to find an, you know, when you go back to an old game, they're like, we improved the AI and all this stuff's good, and then the AI was the only problem, but then they're like, oh, we also decided to make all the balance completely different for no real reason. We just felt it wasn't hardcore enough, so it's all ridiculously hard now. Also, this might seem like a strange decision, but I'm going to go ahead and switch it to nighttime. I think, and I could be wrong on this, but I think, as technically it's 3 paydays that you can have on a map before they start disliking you, and it was about to be payday. Since we already have everybody on the field, there's really no need for another payday. Seems like a good decision, I think. Now Canopus is actually going to fly down to reinforce here. Steve will be able to hold us with no problems, so he's going to go ahead and try to harass this this healer unit down here. He probably won't get there on time. I'm probably going to need to use some cards. Actually, what does the Hierophant do? I think that's just the recovery card, right? I'm all to sleep. Okay, perfect. That should do. Slap, slap, slap. Slap, slap, slap. And they're already being sent backwards. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use this, just to make sure that they actually can win this. This should potentially waste these dragons' turns. Maybe. I know Ash's squad absolutely sucks, but this should essentially cause them to retreat until Canopus can assist. Because they're going straight for the checkmate here. In fact, let's do this. Let's give them a heal. Give them a little bit of a heal right here. And we're gonna go ahead and send them out to do another little skirmish outside the base. If they win it, they can push him back. If they don't, at least they'll be pushed back only to the base, so they don't have to worry about getting kicked out again. That's the plan, anyway. Other than that... Oh, Canopus has been attacked by a neutral. Suppose it's a fairy? It definitely won't be. There we go, we got an ice giant friend. Not like we can use him for anything, but hey, we got one. Best friend ice giant. They're gonna heal. They have no way of actually beating the squad. They might be able to tear it down a little bit, though. Actually, you know what? They're even doing an okay job. What am I saying here? Huh. Go figure. Ash's squad is actually managing to chase them off. Okay, okay. They're doing alright. Canopus might not even be needed, in which case... Here's the idea. I'm gonna have... What's Rick's condition right now? So I'm gonna have Rick continue healing. He's gonna get fixed up, and he's gonna start charging down here, and then he's gonna basically lay siege to this place on the tube end. Hopefully it's on tube's end, because yeah, I don't see any issues with the connection on this end. Everything's showing solid. Continue chasing them back. I don't have the resources to keep that going, so he has to meet up with Canopus pretty sharp here. Come on. He might get finished off here. No, he just barely survived. Holy crap. Okay, so Canopus is now going to take over. Should be able to continue harassing this one until Ash can recover. They're charging in. I need Rick to start moving forward now. In fact, I might have Leisha return to base if the other two can't handle it. Intercept, please. Finished moving. Canopus met with them. Good. Actually, new tactics go for the weakest. Alright, so they're gonna keep going after that dragon. Basically, once that thing's gone, they should hopefully retreat. Fortunately, they're healing about as much as I can actually do damage here. Alright, go here. Now that they're both here, it just... And honestly, I can't really see this priest getting through. Don't return. Rick managed to catch up to these guys. Fantastic. Hopefully the stream thing is fine now. Go. Lost one, unfortunately. There we are. Another one demolished. Okay, so Canopus' unit is fast. I'm gonna have them re-engage these guys. This should allow Ash's unit to get a few cuts in and hopefully beat this thing. Maybe. They might only be able to fight it to a standstill, but that's still perfectly fine, as long as it isn't completely recovering. Oh crap, they just got taken right the hell out. Okay, Ash start. Use items, I need a revive. Off on him. So get him back in the fight. Now, second off, I'm going to need to use a bell on Leisha. Rick will go ahead and take over for her. In fact, you know what? Let's just go ahead and use a bell on... yeah, you. You're going to be cheap to deploy. I would send Steve back, but unfortunately he cannot go back. You get revived. There we go. And from this point on, you will charge forward. General idea being that same plan as before, where he is just going to kind of charge right up to their gates, and we'll hold it at that point. Okay. Unit. They are going to charge forward. And then we need to use one more revive on her. Hopefully the dragons themselves will get stunned. And, you know, we'll lose a little bit of progress, but whatever. I played it completely wrong. Such things will happen. They don't have any cards for this. Okay, one of them got stunned. That's fine. That means these front slappers can potentially fight this out. Bummer. Alright, in that case, we're just going to go ahead and use the last bell here on Ash. Get him back up to the front. Dang it, this one frickin' healer unit is getting really, really expensive. Alright. Other ones need to move forward. That's that whole situation. I just want to send Steve down there, but then everyone will get redirected. They're still gonna be the winners. Oh, no! Actually, they got sent back. Okay, so they managed to fight them off. Canopus is a run. Yeah, Canopus will probably have to do hit and runs. This will just be hilarious because they'll accomplish absolutely nothing. Heal, please. Thank you. Okay, I stand corrected. They will accomplish plenty, it would seem. Alright. You move forward again. They'll end up getting healed up on that first turn. These healers. This is around the point where I wish I had a whole bunch more cards. Oh, okay. They got fought off again. They're doing okay damage. They might win this one. If not for that 57. No, they got 2 misses, though. No. Dang it! I am sick of this crap. There goes all of it. There goes all the gains from the last few times because they couldn't frickin' fight off that one group. Thanks, Rick. Couldn't move a tiny bit faster. Or nobody likes you, man. That's fine. They're all going for the thing he's technically weak to, which is still doing a 1. Because his resistance is so retardedly high. Alright. Rick moves forward. Now, have any of his team members gotten promotions? 20, this one is almost there. This one is almost there. This one is almost there, this one's back to 100. Alright. Items, revive. They're only getting like 4 or 6 per fight at this point. Right. Just demolish everything, that's it. He's going on a warpath. No more trying to hold that town. Leisha's gonna take that town, and then Canopus is gonna go around everywhere else. No more of this crap. Alright, stop, stop, stop. It does nothing. Improved Valkyrie does barely anything. It's just funny, though. Like, they keep coming in with some units that can maybe do something. Item, I'll heal. Heal. Why all heals are so cheap, I will never understand. Quite frankly, it is absolutely overpowered without any sort of question here. But again, that's the challenge. Gotta make through using only fairy squads. So I gotta make use of every overpowered thing that's available. Man, they so barely survived that one, it's not even funny. Treat. Again, I would have moved Steve's unit down here to reinforce, but I'm gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. These guys have to fight out their little situation there. Right. Alright, please let me pause. Please let me pause. I am only mashing square here, which is the equivalent of X or Y or something. First off, you. Edit, promote. Can I promote anyone? No. Can't use a revive though, I'm just burning items for the sake of keeping the HQ safe from this one frickin' priest. What is this retardation? Ugh. Your situation. You are 12. 12. This one is 16, right? I don't know if these ones are able to gain levels, by the way. I hope not. 14, 14, 16. I mean, they're kind of sort of matched, but still. Good. Stunned. Okay, let's do this thing. Hopefully eventually Canopus's unit can do something. And I think time's run out here. I have to run Sarah over to the other side because she can do absolutely nothing. So Steve needs to go defend. Sarah needs to go over here and pretend she's useful. Have you go over here. Rick is going for his own checkmate over here. I'm loving this, though. All this back and forth. They always just get like one unit through, and it's just enough to cause a massive stalemate. In this case, my one guy that's getting through is a little bit more impressive. Doing a pretty preposterous amount of stuff here, whereas the one that they got through is a frickin' priest. Come on. Like, that's the weird part here. They're barely doing anything. It's just that one turn where they end up getting really good hits, and they end up doing like friggin' 100 Ash. Now, hopefully, if they can demolish through this entire front line of theirs, maybe they'll end up calling back that priest and decide to go for something else. Okay. Took that town back. Pulled a fortune. Good. Wait, what? What the hell? Would you... Dude. What do you have against this reputation thing? Let me have some of it. Being so freaking stingy with this crap. Like, no reputation for you. No one can ever like you ever. The curse of Rick. Now about the other stuff, he's gonna charge forward here, though. Hopefully he'll end up taking the road. Actually, no. Needs to help fight off these guys. Still can't pull forward. They won't stop attacking Alicia. As much as I want him to. I think what'll end up changing is as soon as they end up getting those last few levels. Once at least one of those is promoted, they are just a friggin' land-based gunship at that point. Alright. Ash needs to sit and recover, I guess. No, Ash needs to push forward. Probably what I need is, if it's possible... Oh, that's sell item. For a second there I thought that was buy item. I wanna... Yeah, I mean, kinda. So she buffed Canopus. Should be able to hit pretty hard now. There, 45. Forget what Fortune does exactly. Okay, it's just gonna make them run off. Perfect. I need to hunt her down. Need to hunt her down. Need to kill off that one dragon, and then once that dragon's gone, they'll be able to make some progress. Alright, so she's gonna get a heal all off. Why is she not doing it yet? Come on. Yeah, they should be able to win this one. Excuse me? A little bit frustrating, not gonna lie. Smack it, run. That's the way they're gonna do this. She will continue going for the HQ. They will go in, they will get one hit on that front dragon, and then keep repeatedly doing that. There you go, you guys have a chance to pull it back. Please do. After the weakest, good. That's those gales, that's the problem. Despite the fact that they're surviving it with almost no issues. You go after the leader. Really? Really? Actually, didn't mean to return him to base. Okay, we have just enough to redeploy. Again, the main reason I'm frustrated is because the stupid bar keeps bottoming out because they keep taking a city because one stupid thing survived with friggin' 1 health left to go. Because you keep getting technical wins over, well, this. Come on. Okay. Got that hit, and run away. Should be able to finish this. They will need to get one attack off each. On Ash. Okay, retreat. I have a feeling they end up getting sent back farther and farther every time they continue losing. Could be wrong on that, but it definitely feels that way. Okay, so that unit's done for. They won't be able to recover unless they run away. Go for that Gale. Tactics. Go for the weakest. Or, you know, just go for later, screw it. Unit's gone, backup's gone. Doesn't matter that they're the technical winners. I should have set them to leader status a while ago. They're gonna run into Rick, and they're gonna be done for. Okay, thank you, flag. I don't need you to reprogram yourself that long. Good. Yeah, leader. Yeah, this is gonna go well for you guys. Slap, slap, slap. And exploded. Novas will continue chasing down these guys, will beat the hell out of their leader, and then they can finally be done and over with. Holy crap. That was ridiculous. Yeah, you know what? You are gonna go around and start collecting some cities. You go here. Steve's gonna go back to his defending post. Ash is gonna probably sit on the HQ for a while. Gonna have Steve just go right here. Hopefully just intercept anybody coming up this way. Yeah, Knopa's gonna start taking cities. They have to be pretty low on dudes at this point. You go take that one. Alicia takes this city. Reputation's frickin' 0 again. Come on, Rick. Go. Rick's caught him. And now they're done for. They can gale all they want. It's not going to do a single frickin' thing. I mean, they might take out one of the front ones, but it doesn't matter. They're done for. Burn. One more burn. Adorable 1 damage, and now they're all gone. Okay, so coats. Guard. Lucky. Okay, health went up. Fantastic. Now if you guys could maybe get defense up or something. I don't even know if that's a thing they can get. But certainly strength up or something would be fantastic. Because it would allow them to stop getting beaten all the time. Alright, it's time for the final push. Looks like they've got 1 Angel squad, one Valkyrie squad, 2 Valkyrie squads, whatever, it doesn't matter. They could send 100 of them, he'll still end up beating them. They're very close to that promotion. I'm gonna think about why haven't these front ones been promoted? They must have a charisma requirement. Weird. Or whatever. Another one's gone. Yeah, a bunch of misses there. On. Going after that one. Ah. They're about to hit 20. There we go. We got a 20. They are now a self. So basically that gives them a big ol' AoE move from the back. You are there, you are back up to 100. You are climbing your way back. Okay. Go ahead and use an item. At this point, they are drastically more effective because they should have another one that can hit all. So as if their insta-kill potential wasn't enough already. Let's see how good this does. Yeah, there we go. So they have yet another one. Ugh. Another one's reset again. Right. Unfortunately, we can't keep most of these guys deployed now. Okay. Great. Well, Canopus needs to stay out here. Alicia can go back with her expensive self. I suppose I can just sell some stuff. Okay. I need 10,000 more. How much are you? 8,000? Oh. Alright, what about your help? Opinion leader can't be sent back. You know what the annoying part is? We would have gotten a lot more if it wasn't for Canopus being so slow over here. Like, he's just right there. We would have gotten quite a lot more. Alright. Send you back. Probably send some of Rick's frontliners, maybe. Just have Rick go solo everything. That one back. Yes. Probably take some of Steve's back. Okay. That one back, and then one more, so we'll send another one of Steve's. Probably send this one back. Wow. Wow. Oh man, and it was a moon card too, so if you had gotten there a half second sooner, would have essentially avoided that entire situation. Oh, that's beautiful. No contact, except for occasional transactions with monks. Oh, so Mizal is kind of doing it with a person. So therefore, all the angels are pissed now, I guess. Rick, go deal with this crap. Nope, is just gonna start taking cities one by one. Hopefully start making a crap load of money. And hopefully get that reputation up a little bit, maybe. Steve's done moving. No, we're actually gonna send Steve up. Send Steve up to this city here. If they're gonna attack anywhere that isn't directly south or across the road, it's gonna be that city. I think their entire army's done, though. Okay, we got one unit running back, so that's that dragon unit from earlier. Herald Coast. Okay. Actually, I've thrown it away. I think that's a she. Well, you see, here's the thing. People really like banging, and it seems like they do, too. I mean, I guess if you had that whole, like, three-dimensional flying around doing it element, that might be something else kind of interesting. Also, this poor bastard right here. Picked the wrong neighborhood. Found a chime. Alright, so Canopus is going to fly around. He's going to take all the cities. Ooh, found a buried treasure. Found a demon? I think that's a demon necklace or something. Let's see. Item, demon ring. Ooh, hello. That's going straight on Steve. No, hell no, don't sell it. And I got death armor or whatever it was. What's this thing's deal? Death cape, rather. Yeah, probably not. Alright, so either way, map's cleared. Okay, we got some money out of it. We get a card. Fine. Enough to change the weather. Okay, they're talking about the Apocrypha stuff, which it really seems to make its way around, considering it's something that's supposed to be completely unfindable. Whatever. Would like to go back to one of these maps where all of the money's like friggin' 40k plus per turn or something. Or per day. Health went up. Fantastic. And frozen for the last 25 years. Love how in the remake, instead of being this thing that changed the weather and was amazing, a remake of Luck, by the way. It's like, oh, it's just a thing that's got a slightly bigger AoE now. Emperor, I think... No, that's Charisma. Number of thieves increased. If you meet any of them, just keep on walking. I don't think an army has to worry about that kind of thing as much. Alright. You need to buy stuff. Helos. 4 of them. That's all you can really afford. Okay. Now you go over here. Dragoons, okay. Must red, Fenrir. It's supposed to be Fenrir, but whatever. Japaneseisms, and Fogel. Huh. I think there's a Fogel in Lucht as well. Or I think it was like Folgel or something. Let's get here. Just a little bit more to go, just those 4 towns. So far, so okay, you know? Backed by a neutral, yeah, you know what, screw it, just... Actually, no, let me hire them. Maybe I can use them to replace one of the leaders. Like maybe the witch. These guys are getting a lot of health bonuses. Give some incredible powerful rock. What kind of stone was, but apparently it's... Yeah, there you go. There's the mention of the Zodiac stuff. So, yeah, that's actually a proper connection between FFT and this one. I think that's the only connection between the two, aside from the loose connection through Vagrant Story. Alright, another one. Screw it. Run. Or recruit him, whatever. Not like we have to feed him in the background anyway. Emperor, Charisma went up. How is it? I'm pretty sure it's very easy not to be moved by her story. Like, oh, sweet. Like, over here, becoming the epitome of good stuff over here. There's some psychotic wizard. I'm gonna go hang out with him for a while. And just, like, start wars for no reason, and then do it all the time. That's entirely like her fault. I got another magician card. Fantastic. Wonder eggs. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh man, there's this thing that my kid keeps finding on her iPad. It's just like some Dutch guy or something just going and opening up eggs in this weird auto-tune accent. Ah, it's so weird. I'm saving one of these eggs. We got a beast? What? Okay. A yes, no came out of the egg? He got another unit? Cheek the... What the hell just happened? I'm gonna go ahead and save state it there, because I think I just got a free fairy that's at a pretty surprisingly high level because of, because they came out of a Wonder Egg. Okay, that's new. Alright, there we go. That's the last city. Card, got Just Ice, fantastic. Get another health card. I don't know where Atlantia is, but screw it. At this point, I just really want to be able to take over all this crap. Am I with the enemy? What is their condition? First off, items. Revive. There we go. Use a heal all, because something actually managed to hurt Rick. What exactly is that wonderment? Alright, let's do this thing. Okay. Apparently she wants to get into all kinds of kinky stuff, too. What? Alright, first of all, do that. Let's use a magician, and then we're done here. Fantastic! Liberated Valhalla, so I'm pretty sure she could have been saved. If you ended up finding whatever the Atlantia place is, and then hired whatever was looking for her, and then I'm assuming it probably would have been a similar situation to before, where you basically just bring them in, and you know, that whole kind of thing. Oh, we actually got bonus money that time. That's almost a first. Shangri-La. Oh man, is that the floating ruins, really? Okay, well, let's see, Balmoral Ruins, Castro. We're gonna go do these ones next. First of all, Rick's squad here. Who can get promoted? You sure can. I'm a pixie, fantastic. Yeah, I don't really know what it is that causes them to be able to become pixies or sylphs or whatever else, because, I mean, that one was able to do it. Okay, the wizard. Alright, new plan. We're gonna go strictly for bonus money. Now that they have a way to take out zombies, Rick is just going straight for the boss. We are gonna deploy Leisha. And yeah, she's just gonna sit there. Steve is just gonna sit there. Once Rick has dealt with all the fighting, then we're gonna go bother sending anyone else. While I don't have a lot of heal-alls left, I do have plenty of revives. In fact, you know what? Better plan. Go ahead and send all these guys up to this front town. Deal with that. I would send out Canopus first, but, you know, stuff. Rick's been attacked by a neutral. Good for you, goodbye. Found a full moon. Okay. The reputation's gone up a very, very, very tiny bit. Steve's gonna move up here. Everyone else will be deployed out to go defend the base if needed. I guess... You know, let's go ahead and replace Sarah. Kind of served her job very poorly here. Sorry, Sarah. You're fired. Yep. Add character. Where's that angel I just hired? Got some birds. Those are cool. Elder the angel here. Good. Go ahead and add all these guys in. Ooh, we actually have a few extras. Alright, that one's about to be promoted, so it's basically going to carry the party for now. This one in here, and let's get this one in here. Funnily enough, this actually leaves us with enough for making another party. God. None of them can become a leader. What about any of these? Can I make a second Rick? Probably not even worth trying. You know what, screw it. She'll get her own squad again. And there we go. We'll just make a whole other one of her. And she's made it this far, right? I mean, if nothing else, they're cheap to deploy. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Alright. Steve met with an enemy. We don't have a whole lot of dudes, so we're just gonna go ahead and pop one of these. It's gonna take care of most of the job. Steve's gonna take care of the rest. Alright, we get a city. Now they're probably gonna go attack that city. Reputation went down because, of course, we can't do anything but it going down. And crush. This is ridiculous. Items. Thankfully we picked up another 4, so that is potentially another 4 major fights for Rick to get involved in. Rick needs to fight all of these guys. Come on, fight all of them. There's one left for... Wow. You know what? Actually, a couple of those fairies doing that whole thing might be a little bit overkill, even. This, put them to sleep. Don't want to deal with all their stun. Go, taken out. Finish. Finish. There we go. Dealt with. Yeah, they're doing like 250 or something now per round. Another full heal on Rick here. For that one unit that he's got that needs healing. And we're gonna have him, once again, just go trample all over their headquarters here. We'll figure out all the story stuff and the liberation stuff and whatever else later. Okay, they are going for the HQ. He's gonna stand on that. I'm gonna have to have you go get a couple cities. We're gonna have the other flying unit go take another city. Just want to kind of force them into fighting Steve, but... this one, and then hopefully Rick can just kind of demolish everything. Change their course. Not quite. Get your cheap self up here. Go take a look at what we're dealing with. I wish I could at least promote her or something. Bam. The zombies aren't a problem anymore. Friggin' fairy instantly vaporizes all of them. And these guys out. What do we do here? Double judgment, maybe? Oh, fantastic. Just to wipe some. Ah, jeez. Liberated the self-ruled city, once again. Just ice, fantastic. Are to be respected, regardless of position or class. That should always be remembered. Yeah, okay. I'm sure that rule gets followed a whole lot in this series. Yeah, no. Two of these sylphs here. Oh, jeez, that'd be preposterous. It's just this cloud of ghosts and friggin' missiles. Probably ends up looking like a Macross-looking situation with Rick here. First off, can you be promoted yet? 20... 18, you need 62. They're close. They're so very, very close. Literally just fast forward all the way to the end now, I think. As long as everybody else can hold the HQ, these guys can pretty much take out anything else, no problem. Easy stuff. Jeez. One dick over here. Alright, so they don't get promoted. Just because that one guy needed to take out that one unit. Alright, Rick, I'm gonna need you not to take that retarded route you're taking. Actually go down here and fight these guys, please. Job. Yeah, I was kind of tossing up whether or not to use a card there for a second, but it turned out to be completely unnecessary. Going for this, go for a judgment and a just ice, I guess. Fantastic. Good to know that I put Sarah up there where she's doing absolutely no good for anyone. Yeah, we're just speedrunning this crap at this point. Card. Reputation went up. Wow, that's a frickin' first. Okay. It looks like a teenager, so I'm assuming that means there's a doll wizard that is the leader here. Also. We're gonna go here so that you can potentially catch more of them. Also, let's go to edit, see if they can get promoted yet. No. Why the hell not? They made it to 20, but they cannot promote. Fantastic. Why is anyone's guess? Actually, you know what? Let's use a charisma on them. See if maybe that's the reason. Edit, change, no. Maybe that's why the other ones that were actually promotable, because they got their charisma up during this whole time. I mean, I guess that's fine. He at least has one unit that's crazy strong. What I probably should do is put them in with a really weak leader or something like that. Maybe just have them fight random stuff for a while. I mean, realistically, I guess one seems to do the job just fine. Lover seems perfect for this, so they're all going to fight amongst each other. Conveniently, slapping them doesn't seem to wake them up at all. Yeah, I think Lovers is probably one of my favorite cards. Just because it's basically a guaranteed win, almost regardless of circumstances. And they still get to keep all the, you basically guarantee a retreat. You get to keep all of their charisma and everything else. Right, Rick. He's just over here at the bottom of the mountains, shooting everything down like some weird robed anti-air machine thing. Did. Alright, one got through, that's fine. Screw it. Go for their HQ. Doesn't matter how many they send out, there's nothing they can... Really? All it takes. You're gonna do anything it takes to keep that one from getting promoted, aren't you? Even if they can't get promoted, but whatever. Fine. I'm not even gonna revive them because they're not needed. This is hilarious. This is absolutely priceless. What's funny is even with this massive level difference, even with this massive balance difference, it's still not as extreme as it is in Fire Emblem. Like that whole marriage system, it's still not even close to as extreme as that is. Because these guys, at least they can still be hurt, you know? Like, go figure, the SNES game managed to figure out some way similar in a far better manner. Okay. Yeah, so he is going to be a doll wizard guy. Technically, you'll never be able to understand whenever. Okay, whatever. You apparently haven't seen everything that happened up to this point, man. Empress. Heal up. Gonna hit him pretty hard, but not enough. Judgment. Them out, and yeah. Victory achieved. Yay, we got Balboa. Do I get a massive bonus now? Bonus, crap load. F1. There we go. That's my save button. What is your reputation looking like these days? Still zeroed out. Alright. Get Canopus. No, I don't want to return him. Not exactly defective. Alright. At this point, I can send him around from town to town. You know, the usual kind of stuff. Here. Trade City. Got a lover's card. Reputation went up. Fantastic. Can you buy some stuff? No, you can't. What use is a trade city that you can't trade in? On. Okay, we gotta sit here. Pull a card. Yes. Charisma went up. About the venue, whatever that is. Backed by neutral. What is this? Skeletor. Join us! Why he joined is anyone's guess. Apparently we just went and got Chihuahua. Okay, we got lovers. Reputation went up. Starting to wonder if maybe you end up getting more positive effects when everything's going well. Okay. I think we're actually up to like 10 or so on the reputation thing. Unfortunately, there's no number. Here. Card, get a Hierophant. Alignment went up. Fantastic. I don't know what Albadeo is, but apparently they've disappeared and everyone's really worried about it. Also, thankfully it became night. We don't necessarily have to worry about payday again. Pull a card, get a chariot. Strength went up, fantastic. Okay. Everyone's talking about the venue. Apparently it's a very interesting venue. Here, we're gonna leave right before payday, whatever that happens to be. One kill, apparently we've run into China now, we get a star. Agility went up, fantastic. A unit of the Empire flying towards the mountains to the east. Okay, so apparently another Chaos Gate is there. Which apparently I can't access until I have that thingy, which I can't access until I have a third of the bar. Which seems nigh impossible, but whatever. Hurry up, Canopus. Pull card, got... Ah, hell. Dick! Well, anyway, we're done here. I mean, we got some positives out of that. And now we go over here. Thunderstorm. $9,400 to deploy, sure thing. As before. I don't know why this thunderstorm is on the coast, or on a river rather. Needs some income coming in, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna deploy one unit here. We're gonna send Canopus and Steve over to the left. And we're gonna send probably Leisha over to the right, and send just kind of no, send Ash over to the right actually. And Leisha out as a bit of a forward guard here. And we're going to send Matilda as well. Sarah is going to be the backup in case anything happens. So you go up here. And then Steve is just going to, or Rick rather, is just going to try and juggernaut it. Okay, good. You finished moving. Liberated the free city. Good to know. This, up. Any paladins? As a matter of fact, just one whisper on to paladin. This is Ronnie. Okay. We got Lady Knight. Steve is gonna go this way. Gonna stand as a forward guard for that city. Rick is taking a really bizarre route here. World. Okay. There will throw one away. Probably a moon card. I think that one's resistance up or something. 50. I don't know what a bomb is. Walks in 1500 minutes, you can get an idea of it. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Alright. Nothing found as of yet. There we go. So Rick has just encountered his first enemies here. Looks like we may have potentially found the midpoint right here. Hopefully you can just fight all of them. Yeah, there we go. There's all of them. Okay, I was hoping to use a card before all this happens. Seems I should definitely be using more of them because I'm not using enough. Go ahead and use Nempress, heal up a little bit. And it stands no chance, per usual. Fantastic. This is great. Levers here. Make sure they don't take any damage. Fantastic. Kind of would be nice to see a prompt suddenly show up like, Rick's unit met with the enemy. They immediately ran away. Because that's probably what they should be doing at this point. They've met with his group. Going to use a Justice here. His squad is a bit underpowered. Oh, crap. Okay, so they ended up losing for very dumb reasons here. Actually, I'm going to let Canopus' squad take this one. They're in very bad condition. And, yeah, Canopus' squad might be able to actually get some promotions out of those ferries. Rick is going to go down a little bit. Hopefully intercept any more that are coming their way. Seems like the divergence point is around here. Yeah, you know, I don't see them... No, I'm not even going to risk it. Ash isn't going to be good for much else, so he's just going to stay there. Got plenty of cards to deal with stuff. Up, please. Oh, you're kidding me. Screw it. Get wrecked. As that rock suddenly gets a promotion. He is Canopus the Rock Johnson. Look at the sneaky guy trying to sneak right through these two. Alright, let's go ahead and use a Lubbers here. We'll be able to take themselves out. Perfect. Burn again. I don't know the capabilities of the squad, but... use whatever this does. Magic Shield. Perfect. Defend him from the ninja. Perfect. Don't want to use a death just yet. It's actually perfectly fine because they'll end up... Nope, they won't end up attacking again. Okay, they're in Sculptopus form. And you after it. Rick, please intercept. Rick isn't even standing on the field anymore, he's just in a fighter jet. They're just pretending that they're still here. Now with the unit, Rick's squad completely ran over the other unit, as he do. Starting to get scarier promotions, but still nothing he can't handle. Found a merchant. What is this? Summons a mysterious merchant? Yes, please. Oh, crap. I wish I didn't waste that. Okay, you know what? Now I know that there's an item for those situations. Good to know. Right, you're actually going to go take this temple so you have a place to sit and recover. So currently we haven't even taken a single payday. It seems like we definitely do want to wait till around the 3-day mark, because we end up seemingly getting about double every single time. Actually, try to befriend, if not retreat. No, but I want them to still have their charisma, but I don't want them dead either. What is your charisma, anyway? You're pretty average. But they are 15, so they're probably going to end up going up, which means all of these other little folks should be going up. Are they going up? Yeah, this one was pretty low. Their charisma's going up. Your charisma's going up. You're pretty much bottomed out, but there's a chance, and for you there's a chance. Assassin that was sent by the Empire is around here somewhere. He's killed 20 people while running away. A, sounds like somebody we want to hire. B, that's adorable. Do you have any idea how many Rick has taken out? It's gotta be in the hundreds at this point. Rick the unstable lunatic skeleton. And his best friend, fairies. I'm gonna go ahead and use this just to heal up a little bit. Just to save the item for another time. It's arguable that the card is way more valuable, but that's fine. I'll probably just hold down the fast forward button forever at this point. Beep 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 beep. Oh, he thinks he finished moving. That's cute. You know, it would have been really funny if this potentially had a stamina system. Alright, what is that healer doing? Kinda sucks that if we end up losing one city, the entirety of those 2 battles worth of reputation gained are gonna be gone. Such a mean system. Either way, I've taken 2 cities now. Yeah, I think from what I was told, you gain 1 reputation for a good city gain, and then you lose like 8 as soon as you end up losing one. This is... abilities up. Moon's up. And they all want to go for leader. Goodbye. Oh, nobody's healing anything. Nah. Those guys attack a lot. You guys are gonna go here, get a little bit recovered. As you do. Meanwhile, this Goliath of utter manliness is gonna go here. He has, at this point, channeled all of his rage from absolutely everyone excluding him into kind of being an unstoppable juggernaut. that one on the odd chance that they potentially can get better. I don't really see many other fights going that direction, to be totally honest, but whatever. Sarah's just gonna wish that she could get deployed. Alright, so as soon as these are gone, the birds are gonna get sent out to go start collecting some towns. And then we'll be good to go. A pretty textbook operation there. Making sure that they're still set to strong, as they should be. Now, if we ever lost Rick, that would be a completely different story. In fact, that kind of stuff is probably why there's no... Oh, crap! Oh, crap. You know what? You know what? Hold on. Look this up. Is it any female unit that can be promoted into this? So that crown is essentially an item to get the princess class. Let's see. Can grant 1 extra attack to each character in a unit she leads, widely considered along with Lich to be the most powerful classes in the game. Okay. Wait, what? An Amazon and a Dream Crown, which I'm assuming is that. That's the only friggin' requirements? Holy crap. Yeah, no, you? You just became amazing. Congratulations. In fact, you know what? Amazon can only use this class. That's fine. That's fine. Item. Item. Where'd she go? Where are you, witch? Oh wait, no, she's an Amazon now. Dang it, where'd she go? Did she not get changed or something? Yeah, no, she didn't. What the hell, what gives? Alright, change class. You turned into an Amazon. Get all of your deliveries going. And from there, like, literally the only reason I'm using her is just because she's been around for so friggin' long now. Okay. Yes! Okay. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay. Now we go ahead and give her her own squad. Because we're... friggin' of course we do. Also save, because oh my goodness. Wait, where is she? She's over here. Can't tell if she's leaning backwards or kind of leaning forwards here. Alright. The Starlight, hang on. Back here. Yeah. Okay. So apparently backline is the best way to do it. Give her the rest of the fairies, and suddenly she went from absolutely worthless and never getting deployed to potentially being amazing. In fact, I hope she has some of the overpowered ones. Let me view it real quick. Yes, okay, so she did get one of the ones that's overpowered. Oh! And we even have Universal card up, so... Okay. Deploy you. You are going up here. Gonna send another unit out to actually capture that city. Namely Canopus. Then she's gonna go up and defend it. Rick's gonna fight off everybody else. Odds are that whole defending part that I mentioned isn't even gonna be necessary. By a pretty wide margin. And, yeah, so gonna go around, gonna collect all of those cards. Everybody in the entire group will end up getting those extra stats. Oh, this is gonna be great. Please don't knock out that fairy. Rick, come on. Okay. Item. I'll heal. Only downside is it's... Full moon, what's this? A were-tiger, holy crap. That's pretty ballin' right there. Sunshine. Not today. Well... Would like to do the exact opposite, actually. He's gonna go forward, he's gonna go there. Anything else that's deployed is gonna deal with him. We're about to have financial issues. Okay, you go up here. Steve's actually going to go in the offensive here. This should hopefully be their only unit in the field. Gonna run into them. Spam a bunch of cards. Moon's gonna shuffle them up. That's not really gonna do a whole lot here. You know what I'm starting to wonder? So far, none of the Pixies have refused... Well, there's only been one, but I haven't seen any that refuse to be promoted. Let me check something real quick here. I'm going up, because I wonder if there's a thing, like, for Pixie to self, maybe they don't have it. Promoter promoted. Like, what's this one's deal? Yeah, they've got no charisma, they've got no alignment. So is it strength or something? Maybe they need some certain amount of agility? I don't really know. What I do know is these guys stand no chance. And this attempt to try is absolutely adorable. Wham. Burm, burm, burm. Like, send everybody. Need to go take some cities or something. I'm sorry, sir, we can do absolutely, literally nothing. The guy is so beyond unstoppable, it's not even funny. So the one thing that can change this is if they start deciding to send units north or south. Hopefully that won't happen. Yeah, so they're making a pretty concentrated push on the right there. It seems like they're maybe sending everybody to defend their capital. Maybe. Just kind of hope. Yo, another one. Another one bites the dust. Dust. I think I'm out of full heals at this point. That's fine. That one, whatever. They'll have Rick. They can't be beaten. Okay. Finally here, what a bunch of pests. And I'm time wasting. Okay. Apparently he's after somebody, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna retreat. I don't want anything to actually happen there yet. Get out of here, Ash. Okay, there we go. Now we're positive. Now they're gonna go be able to claim some monies. Alright, Knopa's gonna meet with them. Alicia probably wants to go start claiming some stuff too. Actually, she's probably gonna go for defending this one. I know it's already defended, but there's really no other use for her. Got a death, so go for the stronger ones. That wipes out those two. Hopefully they have enough to take out the Griffin still. And now they probably won't. Paladins are just normal fighters, even joining the Empire is still a better. Yeah. It was kind of funny, because like both knights and stuff, as well as samurai and everything else, they constantly had this whole thing like, oh yeah, look, they were totally honorable. Necessarily, it varied all the time. Both sides had pretty intense douchebags. Finish these off, maybe. Okay, that's one done. No, guys, the other 51s couldn't do it, but we can. They thought they were finished moving. Now, I'm thinking maybe it's possibly time to start thinking about doing more story events. Just maybe. This seems like a pretty good way of boosting that bar up. Yes! Found another merchant. Okay, fantastic. Making my reputation go down. Huh. Okay, so the valley has some kind of monster thing in it. That's that assassin thing they were talking about. I guess it's gonna be over here. Oh, interesting. So, I guess Fire Emblem ripped that idea off, maybe? That, like, kind of chick unit that turns into a monster or something, so I guess they're a dancer that turns into a scorpion? It works. You're gonna go over here, take this city. I know they're not the best unit for it, but whatever. Here. And everyone do their jobs. Hermit. Ooh, everyone's intelligence went up. Yes! I used to be a bandit. Why do they always have to hire people like that? Well, they seem to like the whole controlling everything thing. Reputation keeps dropping. Station went up. Think? Interesting. Okay. That's that. I would assume we're just waiting for payday now. There we go. Item. Join. Payday now? No. It's just past payday, so that was a complete waste. Alright, go finish this fight. One-rounding bosses at this point. Well, almost one-rounding bosses, I should say. Now got a level up from that one. I guess the question is, can he promote? No. Why the hell can't you promote? What is your deal? 21, let me see. Alignment 40 to 80. Weird. Why didn't the other one need that? We're done here. Right, got an extra little bonus here. Milano. Okay. Holy hell, this place is defended. Right, same strategy. He's gonna run up. He is gonna try to hold the road. Thank you, flag. Don't need to do that forever. Rick is gonna charge forward. We're gonna attempt to capture a trade city. If Rick is lost at any point, due to any amount of circumstances, basically we're just gonna retreat at that point. We're only gonna take these front cities. And we're gonna move up and... okay. So Canopa's is gonna go up, take this one. The other defenders should be able to get there pretty quick. Okay, Matilda is gonna go over here and kinda defend from this direction, just in case. Ash is gonna take this spot to the right. That should keep them attacking from only one place. Alicia is gonna take the north, as will Sarah. It's suddenly worthwhile again. There we go. And I think after this, what we're probably going to do is... probably going to go and shuffle around Alicia and Rick's units. So hopefully make those promotions happen. Strength went up. Fantastic. Something about a wedding. Not a low big. Alignment went up. Fantastic. Natural fortress. If you say so, it's also an actual fortress. Almost impregnable. Yeah, they haven't been impregnated by Rick yet. Right. They're just gonna hold like that. Let's see how she does. Funnily enough, the description said that she came with a blue robe. That doesn't appear very blue to me. They've got a lot of AoE against themselves. Fantastic. Ooh, holy dang. Oh, man. Even at her absolutely garbage level, she's actually really good. Holy crap. Alright, fantastic. I've got absolutely no worries whatsoever about her. Now, I want to keep these guys going strong as long as possible. That will give me enough to wipe them out. No, but it did a fair bit, so Rick should be enough to wipe them out. Fantastic. Because of the walls, it seems like they're getting shuffled in pretty easily. Chariot. They're getting a ton of attacks, but I want to make sure that they actually get some hits in here. Hermit. Now that should be enough to finish the squad off. Wow. Yeah, so her squad should actually become the strongest then. Also, it's kind of a wonder. The Lich only takes, or the Lich takes 2. That one takes only 1. Run away. Leader did not want to. Oh! Is that Terra Knight's thing in this one? Can they not run away or something? Yeah, once again, fantastic job on the balance, even under all of the circumstances. Still manages to keep a semblance of balance here. The super overpowered stuff still has occasions where it won't work. Friggin' 0% chance for 0 damage at 0 crit. God, FE Awakening is a bad game. It's just objectively awful in many ways. Oh man, you know what? Come to think of it, friggin' Princess Squad with the leader, with a Lich, with a Sylph. Actually, just like, no, get a super healer, or 2 healers on the front line, a Lich, the leader, and the Princess in the back line. And basically they're unstoppable. Two things. First of all, you are sending a hell of a lot of units out this way. Deal with it. They seem to only have one place they can approach. Okay, come on. Finish loading it. They seem to only have one approach point, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they have one road that they want to go on. What we're gonna do... What's your situation? Charisma and everything else is pretty good now. We're gonna send Canopus up. You're definitely staying in the front lines, though. You're barely getting there. How are the ogres? Are they battling? Yes. Dude. Dude. Look. Oh, man, it's taking forever to load those things. Look what I found! Look what I found! This party's ridiculous now. So, got an angel squad and got friggin' Sarah to turn into a friggin' princess here. So despite the fact that she's about half the level of everybody else, she's still somehow keeping up. You weren't kidding about how overpowered this is. And then last fight ended up getting a crapload of, ended up getting that whole universal effect card thing, then found the crown, then got like 4 things in a row to boost intelligence. So, that worked out pretty great, and the reputation's finally going up, because I finally figured out how to do this blitz thing, so... Pretty alright, all things considered. Still waiting for my kiddo to wake up, so... You know, still battling the ogres, as it were. Man, why is it taking so long to load their pathfinding now? I'm really tempted to have her go take these towns over here. I just have a feeling they're going to start suddenly breaking out the winged units that they haven't shown up to this point to suddenly go take that area. But you know what? Whatever, we're going to do it. We're going to do it because I need some income. Blitz thing? What's fixing your chaos meter? That's what I'm referring to as the blitz here. I'm basically going and taking like a string of towns to try and mess with their pathfinding so that they go along whatever the main road is, then putting Rick in the way, and he's just demolishing everything like it's nothing. Like, he is straight up unstoppable at this point. Like, look at this nonsense. Like, oh, that's adorable, there's some dragons there. So we got a Sylph and Rick, and just, they demolish everything. They're practically untouchable. The only thing that I actually need to keep them running is heal alls, which, I mean, I'll find again at some point. Every now and then they get one of these, so we use one of these, and suddenly everything's great. Like, oh look, we managed to damage Rick, and they're like, nope. No, you didn't, actually. A nice thought, though. So, yeah, it's been a lot of that. So he can go ahead and take the second gate. Love that we're actually taking walls here, as it takes forever to load the pathfinding. I think it's just Terror Knights that they have here. I haven't seen any winged units come out of them. So everyone else is just basically just here to show their support for Rick. Alicia's finished moving. Ash is still not doing very much. Are you a wingling unit? Hell yes you are. Uva. Winning ceremony. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna send one unit out. Again, that's why there's basically two layers to this plan here. So Rick is the main front line. He's trying to catch everybody on the way. What was Sarah from Tio's nickname? Thunder Maiden? Yeah, Thunder Maiden was Aracel. Sarah was just the Bow Maiden. She was just slightly better and had, well, as of one vision, just had gray hair for whatever reason. Because it looks cool, I guess. We're gonna have Rick go here. So Rick's main thing is that he's slow as crap. The two units that can actually fly quickly are mostly set up for liberating cities at this point. These two are, well, I guess Steve and now Sarah are basically the defensive front line. Actually, I'm going to leave Steve behind here because he's kind of seen better days and I don't have anything to heal him with. So surprisingly, Steve's getting taken over for his ridiculous role here. And this guy is just usually given some local nearby thing to sit in and squat in forever. Until he gets squatter's rights, I guess. Main thing is that he's slow as heck. Insists on quoting Monte. Well, I mean, he doesn't really need to shower. He's afraid of washing off all his moss. Man, I love how they waited here and just brought out the entire army to go fight Rick. Look at this. Like, we're gonna need everybody. Oh yeah, and I forgot. I actually picked up some, I think it was like a frickin' demon ring or some crap. It was something specifically made for him. It was just like plus a billion evilness, plus whatever intelligence. So now he does like 120 per friggin' encounter. Full card, temperance, reputation went up, fantastic. Oh yeah, we ended up getting a bunch of reputation up too. Fantastic. And also found that second Chaos Gate, but still can't quite get to it. So that's a hopeful endeavor at some point. One of them got through. They're just trying to run from Rick. Oh, well, I guess we don't need that second card. She's gonna slap that guy down. This was so worth it. It was so worth it. This might be a little bit overkill here, but, you know, it just protects him a little bit from some damage. The only issue I've really run into so far is that a lot of the improved fairies, like especially the ones under Rick's control here, I'm basically having to go swap them into other squads because their reputation and alignment and everything else are going down so sharply that, well, they can't even promote. So for example, this one right here is going to end up needing to go to a different one so that she can actually get her alignment up. Actually, both of these guys are going to end up going under Sarah's control because she's going to end up getting alignment up for every fight, and she's actually pretty capable at this point. That should be a match made in heaven, I think. And then I was just joking a whole bunch that it's a little bit hilarious how, friggin' 20-something years or whatever after this came out, Fire Emblem Awakening couldn't figure out this crap. Which is like, here's how you actually still make balance in this exact same system, more or less. Where you can go make some units crazy overpowered, but they still take some damage. You should never have a thing where they take absolutely no damage, because that is retarded. Yes, I am very salty at that game. I'm very upset that I spent like 2 friggin' weeks deal shopping to try and get it because I was all excited about all the good stuff I heard about it. Then I pick the thing up and find no challenge whatsoever. Oh, and also figured out that whole merchant thing. So the merchant guy you can call out of nowhere to basically get a bunch of items that'll boost your stats to a retarded degree. Get one of those. Oh, you know what? Maybe it makes sense to have... I know our reputation would drop, but I was gonna say to have Rick take that one town there. Oh, and Steve's just mostly on his own at this point. Nothing can really seem to touch him, and he seems to just win fights entirely on his own, so it's perfectly fine. Well, his, her, it, you know, whatever. Whatever in the hell they are. I'm probably gonna end up still taking that town with Rick, just for the sake of letting him... Oh, no, wait, you know what? I actually got a heal, didn't I? Yeah, I got a single heal. Gender is a construct? I guess so. But yeah, so, got a ton of revives. There's literally nothing they can do to stop Rick. It's just a matter of whether they can take out these other units. Leisha became incredibly competent. So at this point, yeah, they got their whole heal-all thing finally. The timing on it is a little bit jacked up, but whatever. They seem to do a pretty fantastic job. We haven't played Fire Emblem, I keep wanting to. Honestly, the best one that I've ever tried, weirdly enough, is the one that's just called Fire Emblem on the GBA. I think it was called, like, Flaming Sword or something in Japanese, but it's one where you basically get 3 different viewpoints on the whole thing, and yeah, it's actually really good. It's the first one I ever played, and I did replay it just to see if that was nostalgia goggles, but the thing is, it figured out the balance really well for that one, because you could never grind, and it just worked fantastically. The only reason the DS ones are kind of garbage is because they took it way too far with the whole marriage system thing. Because the idea was you had certain characters... Previously, the idea was that you could have certain characters that could become friends, and then they would end up doing cool stuff. Like, if you knew it... There's a good chance you went through the entire thing and you never even knew the system existed. But, you know, obviously, if you found 2 characters, like, okay, these 2 are married, and they're like, okay, fine, those 2 have supports, they can go up. They get, like, a 10, 20, 30% bonus per thing. I probably shouldn't have used Temperance there, whatever. These guys are running into a little bit of a weird position. Anyway, the point being, you know, it was a minor thing, but it was nice to have. And so then when they did the DS ones, they basically just upped it way, 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 way too much. So it became ridiculous. Okay, this guy is just going to go torment this town so that he can recover a little bit. Unless, by chance, any of these has a shop. Got to check if these have a shop. Actually, I ran into a trade city that had no shop. Not sure what the point is of that, but whatever. You taken this town yet? Okay. You have, but it has no shop. Darn. Anyway, the more tactics played, the more I feel like you need to give Godzilla 2 a try. Okay. Will do. We'll do that as a quick break after this one. Because, yeah, right now I've gone through, like, 6 or 7 maps in one sitting. Just because this method is working astoundingly well. Like, look. She was doing nothing. She could literally accomplish nothing, and now she's just sweeping things aside like nothing. Anyway, so they did those DS ones. You know, it got absolutely ridiculous. Where, I kid you not, they became physically immortal to everything, including the final boss, if any 2 units got married. I don't know who decided it that way, but yeah. There's a good reason I'm salty about that one. Bard, Magician, fantastic. And towards Castro. nice, but I don't think I'm going to do very much about that. So Rick is going to take a quick rest. They're apparently just going to go ahead and ignore him because they're scared of him. We're at a temple. Alignment went up for everyone. Funny because they keep mentioning all these locations all over the place, and like every one of them, like, yeah, I already ran into their issues. Feels like I need to carry around a notebook, keeping track of everything. Wait, you're actually gonna go for Rick? What is your plan? What is your plan here? You don't have one, that's what your plan is. Oh, he's actually going for stuns, okay. Solid choice. They got a double stun on him. Oh, they got a triple stun on him, but it still wasn't enough. Yeah. Industrial City, pull a card. Rank going up, fantastic. And a snob rules this place, fantastic. Alright. I know she's not the best for doing this, but she's got at least above 50, so it's something. Also, I think Canopus is busy or something, right? Oh, hell. Alright, and they're still going for Rick because they're geniuses. We got this, guys! Dead. Up. This right here is what they're best at. Anything that doesn't do a crap ton of damage, they can just pretty much guard against forever. Come on, get to slapping. Did. What we're gonna do, we're actually gonna go ahead and use this thing. Because I know he's not gonna get a second, or she's not gonna get a second turn. There we are. Left only the leader. Please, 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 please don't lose this town. That maybe made it 6 levels in OB64. I was trying not to use the same class twice and not to use training, but I hit a point where some groups just couldn't deal damage anymore. Oh no. Please don't tell me it has that issue. It always scares me. Dang it, I don't want to grind. I want to feel like it's all natural. Oh. Son of a dick. Really? Whatever, go to sleep. Alright, so they're gonna need to try and take back this town. Unfortunately, those guys would have been repelled if they hadn't successfully done a petrify. Because that's the downside of having a single unit army. Slap, slap. Oh boy. No damage. Alright, they can sort of peck away here. Yeah. There goes all that reputation gained. Okay, so Steve still won it. Was very worried there for a second, because it kind of looked like he was about to eat it. Let's see, training was super cheap, so I expect they wanted me to use it. Also, maybe screw myself over, because I know on Centurions. Got a girl with just the basic soldiers and have them killing around everyone in a group. They have to promote 10 soldiers to unlock Centurion? Oh, that's an interesting mechanic. Huh. I don't know, it sounds like there's a lot of cool mechanics that they did with that one. By the way, did you ever end up... there was another survey that Squeenix ended up putting out. Essentially asking people what they wanted made and essentially how they wanted it made. A little bit disappointed that Sarah wasn't able to intercept this group here. Out. Okay. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna lose that town. We probably just did. No, Alicia can do it. Okay, go for the weaker ones. No, go for weak. What are you guys missing? Yeah, they could have won it if they weren't missing. Dang it. Interesting. Okay, so they're actually chasing after Steve instead of bothering to do anything else. I did see that Unsung Story as an update. Huh. Okay, well that'd be good. Yeah, it would be interesting to hear more about that. Because I know, it's weird because I know for a fact that it looks like they're doing pretty well under the new company there. There was this whole discussion the other day on Kickstarter disasters and everything, and just like speaking of Kickstarter stuff, I'm a little bit surprised to see that they were trying to put Phoenix Point on that list as well, which they've been updating their betas and stuff every week or so. I mean, they seem to actually be doing stuff, so I don't know why they were being put into that group of stuff that seemed like it was never going to come out. Alright, so Steve managed to beat that group. I don't know what's going on the left here. Alright. Yeah, we definitely lost some reputation by Rick taking this town. Alright. You go take their gate. Hoping to have Sarah do some more stuff, but I will. Now let's have your stuff looking like. Actually, let's have Canopus move up. Sarah's gonna stay there in defense. Let's have Canopus run up and take this city. Notice. Oh, okay, that's the same message. Card, that sucks. Reputation went down again. You're gonna go look for hidden cities, I think. There's some random crap over here. Canopus is gonna do his thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna have Canopus go liberate cities. I think Rick might have killed everybody else. Fire fence, alignment went up. Yes. Mr. Dude Guy does stuff. You last heard Matsuno's parting wisdom made them reconsider cutting rectangle triangle movement tech system, and they were going to try it? Okay. Like, wait, cutting out the system, or switching it from octagonal to triagonal? I mean, personally, I would like them to try this kind of system again, where it's like kind of a mix of real-time and everything else. Obviously, that's already pretty well into development, so that wouldn't be the best idea, but still. Yes, Runaway Bride. I know I'm skipping through some story stuff here, but just want to see how many maps I can clear in one time. Temple. Card, get this card, more reputation down. Got an item, got a burning. Man. That's not what you want to hear. Like, oh, I walked into this temple and I came out with a burning. Either there was some satanic crap, or you were visiting those temples around Las Vegas again. In the initial draft they received, you were in a hexagon or something. You were attacking on the triangular areas. They cut that because it's a lot of effort to figure out. Challenged them to make something new so they can reconsider and just decided to give it a go. Okay. I mean, it seems like they might as well just keep squares and go for a whole area around it, you know? Being killed in the Pogrom Forest by Baron What's-His-Face. Get revenge. Sure. Nice. 10 HP plus. That sounds like it's going to Steve, because Steve kinda just almost died. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why they would go for like a hexagonal or a octagonal thing, just because, you know, it seems like it may potentially have issues. Okay, you know what? Actually, no. Here's the thing, with hexagons and stuff like that, that's actually something that they tried for Civ 5. And, I don't know, I don't feel like it worked out terribly well. Like, I know it's a different system and all that sort of thing, but, But basically, the issue was less attacking directions, more the fact that it became really annoying to move your units around. Like, for example, you had, well, you went from archers, and then later on you had artillery that ended up firing over a couple spaces. And so what ended up happening was just this constant thing where you would end up having somebody move their units one tile over, and then suddenly you have to redo your entire formation because they can't, aim slightly off. So I hope, if they end up doing it that way, I hope they figure out the range to make it not awkward. So did it just say this town's called Skarmory? Is this town a Pokemon? Right. Or got a devil. Oh, dang it, come on. Get your reputation crap out of here. We just finally got that up a few points. Also, you probably don't want to tell them that we finally got it up. Whatever. Right, you. No. I was trying to tell you to go take this town before I was rudely interrupted by the friggin' reputation down thing. It would be very nice. Oh, no, wait. Scarcity, I think it said. Gonna give us anything? Pull a card, get a Hierophant. Alignment went up. No. Around the west and attack from the rear. Okay. I mean... I guess... They have a little bit of a gap. I would describe that more as attacking from the south. But, not really much of a problem. I mean, we have a Rick right here. Seems to do a pretty solid job of pretty much annihilating everything. Now, one thing I do want to do, though, is spend some of this moolah. Especially if there's heal-alls. That's kind of the only thing that we need to keep this Rick strategy rolling. Yes, I realize that it's Rick rolling. Ignore it. Okay, Trade City. Hopefully this Trade City has actual trade in it. Card. Emperor. Charisma. Great. Sure. Dam of the Moors. Okay, so apparently the actual local thieves and stuff... Oh, what the hell?! Reputation just dropped a crap ton because we accepted friggin' bribes from the guy. And this Trade City has no trade. Dang it, I thought it was one of those things where... You know how they have that thing occasionally where they're like, hey, don't mess with us, we'll just go ahead and give you this bribe to go away. Whatever. Right in the city, such a bother. Okay, so you got magical powers. Nifty. Let's get some class I've never seen before. How about some just ice? There we go. This fight's already won. He does 1. The frickin' boss does 1. Alright, I guess we'll worry about getting healing items next time. Oh, I guess we got a bunch of bonus money. Save that, and go to these floating ruins. The Cloud City. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that this theme was from this game. Yeah, so they ended up recycling this theme in Luct. Baron just got rickrolled. Yeah, that sounds appropriate for him. Pretty much everybody's getting rickrolled. Alright, let's have you go attack right here, because that's probably where they're going to be going. I'm assuming we're fighting a lot of angel units here. Probably should have checked if anyone has any promotions, but whatever, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Don't want to distract them too much, so we're going to send Leisha and Ash to go defend this. I'm assuming that those two will be able to hold off a little bit, and then Sarah's going to be sent up to the front, while Steve will defend the base. We haven't had to deploy the Joker strategy for a while, so here's hoping, you know? Why does the city and the sky need bridges? I mean, think about it. On paper, that would mean everybody would have to fly here, so they're basically just making it accessible to us here. I mean, I guess bridges look pretty. There's that. Actually, you know what? Let's send Matilda over here. Break! Okay, now the reputation meter just shot right the hell up. Hurry up and finish the Empire. How did they bring their friggin' war to a floating island in the sky anyway? Anybody gonna explain that? Raid of the Shrine City, pull a card, got strength. Fantastic. Heard there was a war down below, but I never thought that we would get involved. Well, again, what are real estate values up here? Like, reputation just dropped again. Oh, hey. Her. And he's gonna talk to her from all the way across the island. It's too dangerous. Wait, is she gonna join? Oh. Bring a vitality potion. An HP plus, fantastic. I don't have Beer Hinder. I wasn't able to get that bar up any more than like 2 ticks, unfortunately. Yeah, her charisma's 50, alignment 70. I mean, it shouldn't be dropping the reputation meter that much, right? Feels like it's going and dropping for way more reasons than it should. Okay. Rek's gonna get surrounded. Okay, it just means it's a target-rich environment. These guys go to sleep, and now they go to dead. Wham. Okay, we're actually gonna need one more here. Not the one I wanted to use, but whatever, screw it. Oh wait, he actually had one more attack than I thought. It's perfectly fine. At least she didn't get possessed by a sky siren and start singing for Sky Pirates. Well, I mean, wouldn't put it past her. It's such a weird way that they portrayed her in Lucked. Like, oh, you got friggin' possessed randomly. Like, no, feel bad though. Like, I know she did all the murdering, but she also did murdering to help me out. Like, yeah, but she was still doing all that murdering, so maybe a bit of a bad person, just maybe. So I guess I should probably give some of these equipables to his fairies. I wish I knew... actually, that wouldn't help them much. This might. That one... Power shield, I got a burning helmet instead. What's this do? I guess give it back to them. This is, so far this is the only actual improvement that happened in the PSP version. Or not the PSP version, but the PS1 version. Which is just, yeah, you can actually tell what items they have equipped. Like right now I have no friggin' idea. Item, use the health thing, use it on the Sylph, just to make sure they never lose. And alright. Whoa. Huh. Okay, so I guess that was a reference to this one. I actually completely didn't know that Evil Dead was in this one. Basically, in one vision, he added Evil Dead as one of the abilities, and I thought it was a reference to actual Evil Dead, which is probably what this one was. But, yeah, another friggin' reference the one Vision did right, and I completely didn't recognize. Oh. As per usual, we're gonna do the Rick strategy. He's gonna roll forward. Everyone else is just gonna kind of hold the line. Alright. Adorable that you tried. Ooh. Fly fun, fast forward. Oh yeah, so the whole reason I kept bringing up Fire Emblem Awakening, by the way, is because apparently they must have realized somewhere along the end of development what kind of completely jank balance they had going for them. Because they included a button that was basically skip... Well, they added one button for fast forwarding, another one for just straight up skipping the turn. So you just basically just went and pushed the button, and half the stuff on the map was just gone, because you had your When Married unit up front, and that was it. You just did that over and over and over, and then you won a map. So basically, as soon as they got their S rank, you just basically could go and push start and L over and over and over and over and over until you won the game. That was it. There was nothing else to it. And it's funny because just look up any speedrun and you'll see exactly what I mean. It's hilarious. Alright, there we go. They get obliterated. Oh man. This is just getting embarrassing. Found a summons. Oh man. They can't beat Rick any other way, so they're just taking him to court. Alright, lovers. These guys are gonna fight amongst themselves. Fantastic. Oh, this is so dumb. How overpowered is this? You know? It was Earthbound where your level was 5 level, then they'd run if you caught them. I don't know if they would explode, but I'm pretty sure they did just give up. I know Earthbound had something like that. It was some, like, anti-grinding measure or something. Earthbound did a bunch of really cool stuff. Dang it, stop lasering my dudes. Wait a second. Is Rick about to try and fly over that hole? Is it just counting it as water? Oh, you guys are adorable. There we go. You're about to get some levels. Fantastic. Now, the nice thing is, anybody that was... Ah, jeez. Okay, first off, I need to go to the store. Second off, I was trying to go and check their charisma and alignment and all that to see if she'd be able to get some of them promoted. There we go. Rick is ridiculous. Alright, so she's getting them leveled. They're getting their alignment up. Getting their alignment up. And so are they. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Buy items. Yeah, heal alls. I'm gonna need like 10 of them. Okay, let's get 15. And then jokers, let's get 5 of them. And that's all the money I can really spare at this point. Forgot Rick is now low flight because he can turn to a carpet. Oh man, I want a picture of that. If only this god-awful set of videos could potentially get to that sort of mild level of famous where people with too much time on their hands would start making art of it, you know? You'd get all kinds of pictures of this kind of crap happening. You know what? Honestly, this entire series is just completely primed for amazing fan art that just never happens. Like, I think the closest I've seen is a bunch of really severe dramatic animizations of the entire thing. They're like, look, it's of luck, and look, everyone's got giant eyeballs now, and they're dramatically looking off at buildings, and then it's just that. It's only just dramatically looking off at buildings, sadly, and nothing else. I love how ghosts are such a complete non-issue now. Whereas before they were pretty much to the detriment of the entire friggin' group. Alright, you're gonna go up here. I'll use another heal all. Music is enough to put somebody to sleep. Heal up that 5 damage he suffered. It's unacceptable. Patreon reward idea. Hire a pixel artist to make an animated gif of Rick turning into a carpet. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, I just made the whole Patreon thing because somebody was saying that I probably should. I really doubt anybody would ever go and do that thing. I'm not nearly entertaining enough for that. Alright. Dead. Okay. Make a GoFundMe. This is just like go and crowdfund $5 to pay somebody on Fiverr to do it. That would probably be the more sensible thing. And just put the entire series up as an example. They're like, we want a picture of this exact thing. But the guy doing it is way too cheap to pitch in $5. Well, I mean, there goes his front line, but whatever. Oh, you guys are adorable. I mean, congratulations for trying, I guess. That one, whatever. We'll just revive them. I don't think we lose reputation for somebody getting knocked out, right? Because if not, I can probably just... Not one of these fairies is leaving this squad. Probably the super promoted one. Rick the Deleter. Yeah, the key to Patreon is Skulltopus/FightOut t-shirts. I guess so, I guess so. Oh, whoa, these guys can actually throw out windstorms now? Alright. I mean, I guess that's the map cleared. After Rick ate everyone. First off, right, we might run into financial issues in a bit here. And Canopus out, go take some cities. Hopefully we'll at least break even. Then wait a couple days. Oh, wait. I actually have more dudes. Oh, this is great. Alright. Use that revive. I love how they put so much thought into all this, though. It's like the fact that you can't always get revives, you can't always get the types of items that you'd need in order to keep these strategies going. They actually bothered testing this one. There we go. Even overpowered, they can still run into resource shortages. Fantastic. Rick got even stronger as if he wasn't strong enough. That guy tried. Oh man. They called back the one dragon unit. Or the, okay, the one angel unit. It kind of looked like a dragon unit. They're like, no. These guys are our last hope. Quick, send out more ninjas. Why are there sky ninjas with ghosts and everything else defending the angels? Who frickin' knows? I don't think that's ever getting explained. There we go. That seemed like their kind of death throes, as it were. Alright, first order of business. Send Alicia back to base. Actually, no, send Ash back to base. Okay, we made a little bit of monies. Or actually, no, we lost like 5 grand. Whatever. Let's send you back to base. Liberated, pull a card, get a chariot, get all strong-like. Why do they have to involve us with a war? Again, I don't even know how the hell they got up here, so that's up to you to answer. Okay, now that we started getting more things, the music changed. Wait, no it didn't. It's the same music. I'm an idiot. Hi there, Mr. Regdren. Hoping Lap of the Gods mod would be completed. That sounds familiar. What am I missing here? What is that for again? Alana, I'm assuming that was Philahalater, but I thought that was a guy, not a goddess. Knows, why do they have ports for the sky? Yes. Turn Ash. Yeah, they have sky ports. Does that mean they have airships? In that case, why can't we use airships? Is that why... There's many mysteries here. I'm assuming that last Chaos Gate that I heard about, that's going to be right on that island, isn't it? Feels like the right place it would be, even though the other ones were in mountains. Also, Nobis. Let's see. When is killed, their main characters who can't fly will plunge into the earth and die. Oh, wow. I did not know that, but that's an awesome touch. That's a nice little touch right there. Alright, first off, go liberate the city, then go tell me if there's anything else. Freaking music, though. I'm ready for this map to be over just because of this music. Empire's forces and lunar, led by a knight in pitch black armor. Okay. I'm assuming that's the guy from before. The Dark Knight guy. And it's funny that they're mentioning, oh yeah, you've seen somebody like that before. We've seen hundreds of those already, I think. It wasn't really unique, it's just his class. He happened to get it a little bit early. Attacked by a neutral, is that an angel? No, that's a griffin. Wanna be a friend? Okay. I thought there were unsealed chaos gates to get up or down to the Skylands, since the sealed ones take up to the Skylands. Oh. Okay. Didn't know that. Yeah, no, there just kind of is one here. I don't know. A card, good. Wait, what? That was their plan? They got control of a floating island so they could drop it on a place? Oh my god. Oh, that is metal as all hell. Holy crap. Actually, isn't that the plot of frickin', Age of Ultron? Were they playing this? Okay, that's hilarious. The control of a floating country to drop it on the place. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I just said, too. Found a temple. The Lap of the Gods was by Zombrero from NG+. Oh, was that for this one? Okay, is this gonna give me anything? Welcome to the temple, recorded years ago. I heard this. Oh, so they're the original temple, I guess? Neat touch. Alright, I think we're gonna take one payday, and then we're just gonna get out of here. No, go check out this place. For this? Ooh, that's awesome. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna have to give that mod a try. Because the only one that I've seen so far that's come out was hard type. And I can't really say I was a huge fan of it. Just because it ended up taking a lot of the financial stuff out of it. Alright, I'm gonna let him explore this island a little bit. Then we're gonna go ahead and finish up. This definitely seems like the kind of place where there should be something. Okay, found a buried thing. Oh! Okay, found the Osric Spear. Dandy. Actually, one more thing. We're gonna go explore that island. Hopefully it doesn't take another day. There you go. Found an ostrich? No, that was a Osric Spear. That's, should be still ice in this one, right? Oh. Strength and intelligence. Ooh. You don't say. Sounds like a thing for Steve. Actually, no. This is definitely for Steve. I think we'll give this to his pet fairy. Actually, no, we're gonna give this to Sarah, I think. Spiked shield, which just gave physical +6, so that's way better. Unfortunately, most of the changes were never implemented. The mod doesn't really work past the first few maps. Well, you know, here's hoping that they finish it up then. Because yeah, hard type ended up changing around a lot of the squad mechanics and stuff like that. It made a bunch of stuff more difficult, but then you basically could deploy whatever, which I feel kind of, I don't know, was a little bit of an iffy change. Alright, so they can beat her, but why should they? Wow! There's a bunch of them swarming around here. Whatever. You all join us just for good measure. And ninja, what's that do? By the way, I'm actually gonna be done here pretty soon here. Let's see. Physical +2, black +2. That's worthless. $225, yeah. Apparently the game engine can't handle my favorite idea. What was that? Is Rick wearing a pinky ring called the Demon Band? I think he actually is wearing a Demon Band. Only one unit can be large. That's... Yeah, I mean, I guess there is no limit on large units, but all things considered, they're also pretty limited in this one. He's back again, I guess? Huh. Well, that's adorable. I mean, he thinks he's a challenge, so I guess there's that. Devil, maybe not. See what Devil does exactly. I think Fortune's what I want here. Oh, he's the first one that's actually been able to hurt Rick somewhat. A mess. Go ahead and use this, heal up a little bit, and there we go. Fight's won. Armed Ultimate Super Beast! And then he ends up getting one-rounded. This happen. Okay, was he gonna... Is he coming back? Did he intend to do some last-minute thing? Who knows? Yeah, I think they tried the one large unit thing in the original Locked, but then it got a little bit iffy. Alright, what's next? Fort Elmut. Alright, I don't think I have time for another one, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave it there, but let's see... And swap around some units here. First off, can anyone promote? Not exactly. Ooh. Nope. So, no promotions available. Wait, yes, there are promotions available. Hers. Go, you can become all pixie-like. Alright. Now, take away these two. Take away those. Take away one of hers, probably this middle one. See who's got the best alignment and stuff. I'm gonna take this one, just kind of throw her wherever. Now, her squad is gonna become more of an important thing. Ones. So she's gonna get sent right the hell up to the front line this time. This. They're gonna get registered, and I want them swapped around, though. They're still in the back, that's fine. You guys are in the front. There we go, perfect. That. Heading. This one just needs a defender up front. So this one to handle that. Okay, done deal. There we go. That's that for now. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, have a good one. See you later.